I'm in the process of trying to get my nut milk going. Yeah, cashews. Soaked cashews. And because I didn't do it last night, I boiled me some water and I added that to these cashews and some more regular spring water. And it's just been soaking for a good 15, 20 minutes maybe. And anyway, I'm just going to pour the water off of here. And then we're going to put it in this blender. And we're going to add more water. And blend. That's how you make cashew milk. Of course, you strain it. But you ain't never going to find a more creamier substitute than cashews. It's excellent. Well, let me take that back because oat milk can get pretty creamy too. Oats, that works good, but I learned my lesson using that. Anyway, I didn't pick up my phone to talk that. I picked up my phone about this blood moon and how there's like woes connected to the blood moons. There's like judgments and things that happen, like perilous things that are connected to the blood moon eclipses. And anyway, this was the longest one. This was the longest blood moon in 600 years, lasting 3.5 hours. And anyway, I took some video last night. I took pictures. Of course, my camera didn't pick it up very well, but it did what it did. I'm excited. I am excited to be living in these times. Like a lot of people are afraid, but the people that are afraid are the people that are without the Most High. Like they don't truly know the Almighty. Those are the people that are afraid. But those that abide in the goodness and trust of the Most High, with those that trust in Him, those that love Him with their whole hearts, mind, and soul, and they have changed themselves to follow after the Most High and the Righteous One who came to the earth to teach us about the righteous ways of the Almighty. Those of us that are following the Good Shepherd, we ain't got nothing to fear. But we also are living in a fantastic, great time. Because now it's like, look, the whole world is on the edge of their seat. The whole world don't know what the hell is going on. But we know what's going on. We've been tapped. We have been tapped by our heavenly power. We have chosen to hearken to the call as He called His children. You don't want to believe it. You want to think that everybody is the same. But that ain't true. There's a specific bloodline upon the earth that the Father has chosen to utilize to bring about the salvation of the world. Many are rejecting that. Many don't want to come face to face with that. Many don't want to come to terms with that. I understand, because it's like COINTELPRO. The government will use their enemy. They will basically use their enemy against their other enemy. This is what they did. They went to look for the so-called black Hebrew Israelites that were spewing nothing but hatred. Okay? They hate all white people. They think all white people going into harsh slavery. They think that they can rape white people's sons and daughters. They think that they can do all kinds of wickedness to people. All right? So they went and got these wolves in sheep's clothing. Yeah, they know that we're the Hebrew Israelites. But at the same time, they're teaching wickedness. They're teaching a false narrative. So the elite went to go focus on them. They focused the lens on the wolves. And they casted that to the world as the black Hebrew Israelites. And they labeled them the black Hebrew Israelites. And so anytime you look up the black Hebrew Israelites, you're going to get a certain depiction. You're going to get a certain type of people that's going to pop up when you try to Google and try to research for yourself about the black Hebrew Israelites, and you're using that statement, black Hebrew, you're not going to encounter any truth. And it's the same thing with flat earth, not meaning to totally flip subjects, but this is what they do. They muddy the truth. They muddy the truth waters. So they go and use a wolf in sheep's clothing to basically taint the truth. All right? That's what they do. So they tainted the truth about who the true chosen people are. Sure, they were telling the truth, these so-called black Hebrew Israelites. Sure, they were telling the truth that they're the true chosen people of the Most High. But their doctrine was off. The Most High is not about hatred. He is not about the death of his creation. All right? So yes, we are the true Hebrew Israelites. But you got to hear from the ones that have chosen to follow the good shepherd. He who the Most High sends speaketh the words of the Most High. And he who is of the Most High heareth the words of the Most High. Those that are my sheep will follow me. My sheep hear my voice and they follow. They will not hear the voice of another. So there is no fear in us. We got nothing to fear. Why? Because our power is greater than any power on this earth. Satan said he would set himself up like the Most High. He got everybody fooled. He got everybody deceived, thinking that they're serving the Almighty Creator, but they're serving Him. They're serving the God of this world. And like, you think that blaspheming is just so deep. It's so deep. It's hard for me sometimes to put it in words and what's in my head. The God that you were taught to believe in, okay? That is not the Almighty Creator of the heavens and the earth. You were taught since you were a child, no matter what religion, okay? No matter what religion, you were taught as a child what to believe in. All right? You were taught this. You were taught your God by your parents, their parents, their parents, their grandparents. For generations, you were handed down lies, okay? They changed our God. They changed our power and gave us their power. And they taught that to the children who were taken from their parents and given to another people. What do you think happened when the children were taken from the parents and given to another people? Their whole concept, their whole world, all of their traditions, everything that they knew would be wiped out. And they will be given the traditions and the culture of another people. The children were raised like this. The children were taken from their parents. As children, they were given to another people. These other people raised the children, taught children Christianity, and the God of Christianity. That is not the Almighty Creator. I'm trying to make it very crystal clear so that you understand. Okay? You gotta come up out of religion. Because religion literally means to shackle you, to bind you, to bind your mind, to rebind you. Because the Messiah didn't set you free. So the Messiah set you free, you're going to go reshackle, rebind yourself under Christianity, under the God of Christianity, and you say you serving the Almighty? No, you don't even say you serving the Almighty. You just say you serving God. And you're so comfortable with that title of God, not understanding that there is a lot of gods. God is only a title. Like, I reverence the Most High way more than just labeling him as the same title as many gods. He is the almighty power, the creator of everything, the creator, all right? The almighty creator. He is not the God of Christianity. That would be Satan, who said he would set himself up like the Most High. Okay? So he is the head of Christianity. He is the head of Islam. He is the head of Hinduism. He is the head of Buddhism. He is the head of Scientology. He is the head of atheism. He is the head of everything of this world, because the Father never gave us a religion. Okay? So I think that I broke that down well enough. And I'm not trying to do it in a disrespectful type of way. You just need to come to realization face to face that you've been lied to. You cannot just keep holding on to beliefs and calling that faith. That is not faith. That is blind deception. Faith is like what I have, because it's tangible, it's real, okay? I heard the voice of the Almighty. I have changed my life around to follow him. I see the progress in my life. I see fruit produced of this walk, of this narrow path, okay? I see it has manifest things in my life for the good, all right? I see that with my natural eyes. I feel it in my body, in my natural temple, okay? So this is tangible. This is something that I have experienced. All right? I know I heard his voice. I have chose to follow. Results in my life from being obedient. Okay? Prophecy. Us waking up in the land of our captivity. That happened. Us coming back to our Almighty Father and serving him with our whole hearts, mind, and soul. That happened. All these judgments start on the earth towards the Gentiles, those that took us into captivity. That started. That's happening. I can see it. All over the world, all over the earth, is judgments going on. The blood moon is connected to that. The blood moon that we just had last night is connected to that. There is great woe coming upon the Gentiles that have taken his true chosen people into captivity. You don't want to come face to face with that. You want to think that white Jesus is coming back to rapture you. Well, you're going to be in for a very rude awakening. A lot of people think that this is hate speech. This isn't no hate speech. This is the absolute truth that you don't want to come face to face with. No, you want to sweep it up under the rug. You want to act like it never freaking happened. So after you guys rape, rob, murder, steal every dang thing that we had, steal our history and all of that, give it to another people, and now you're on top and we're on the bottom, Now you want to be like, oh, Jesus, we love Jesus. Oh, well, we're sorry, Negroes. We didn't mean to treat you that way. We're going to keep everything that we stole from you, but we apologize for treating you that way. Just you pat us on the head and act like we're just supposed to forgive and forget. What about the reparations? The Father said that none will restore it. None show pity. Has that not happened to the Negro? Tell me that to my face that has not happened to the Negro. Everybody upon the face of the earth know damn well that the Negro has not been paid a damn dime in reparations. Say it to my face that we've been paid reparations. Say it to my face that people actually pity us. Because we get no pity. We're told to just pull yourself up by your bootstraps. We have not been paid a dime, people. It lines right up with the scriptures. None says restore. None shall they pity. But you don't want to come face to face with that. You want to think that you're going to be raptured up out of here before judgment. Itching ears doctrine. Just like my people had itching ears doctrine when it came to their diet, when it came to what they were allowed to eat according to the Most High. Wait a second. Get my cashews up in here. Prophecy is unfolding, yes it is, yes it is. Prophecy is unfolding, yes it is, yes it is. It is a great time to be alive for a child of the Most High. 100, 100, 100. Yes, 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 indeed. Man, because the Father said, alright, check this out. No longer will they talk about the Most High who brought his people up out of the land of Egypt, but the Most High who lived, who brought up his children from all over the earth, from the four corners of the earth. Man, it ain't happened yet. We're still scattered to the four corners of the earth. He said he's going to turn our captivity right before our enemies' eyes. Right before their eyes, he's going to turn our captivity. And he's in the process of doing that right now as the judgment is falling upon the heads of the freaking Gentiles and the wicked of my people. Many of my people have chosen evil. They have chosen death. They have not chosen life. They have chosen death. And therefore death is about to meet them. 2/3 is about to die. And the 1/3 of us is going to see it happen. This is a great time to be alive. So, man, I have always, when I read Genesis and Exodus, I wanted to see some of the miracles, in Exodus. Like, I wish that I could have seen, like, the Red Sea parted and all of these great things, Like, as I read it, I was in love with the Most High Almighty, And as I read the Bible, there were several parts, there were several aspects that I read, and I'm like, this don't make any sense. This doesn't sound like a God of love. And I made those mental notes in my head, like something seems off, something seems wrong. So I feel like that was already in my spirit. Like the Father has always had His hand on my life, and like it wasn't anything in of myself. Like why would I, of all people, like there's so many people that don't even question these things. Why did I? Why did I have that in the back of my head that something ain't right? That something like that ain't of myself. That's of the Spirit. That was like my spirit man that came from the Father that was protecting me. It had to have been that. And that way in school as well. So I be pondering on stuff like that, like wondering like why me, like, and the Father's like, I knew you since before you were ever even born. Like, like that passage in Jeremiah. I knew you before you were in your mother's womb. Like your spirit was with me. Your spirit communed with me. And like I wish I could remember that. I wish I could remember that communion, like that I had with the Almighty, and spoke with Him, telling Him that I will be one, I will be a soldier for His kingdom, But I seriously have no fear of this government, because I know that they can't do nothing to me that the Most High don't allow. And I don't think that the Most High is going to allow these devils to do anything to His child that love Him with their whole heart, mind, and soul, and have sought to follow His ways as best as they can in this wicked world. The amount of bloodshed that these devils did upon the earth, you really think He's going to allow these devils to murder His righteous ones? The ones where He found a little bit of light in us and has redeemed us? You really think that He's going to allow these devils to take us out? Well, you got another thing coming, and they can try it. And I just feel that deep in my spirit. I really feel it, And even if they did take me out, it's still, what I'm saying is that the Most High is not going to allow these devils to wipe us out. I'm just saying, man, I ain't afraid. I am not afraid of these people. I am at peace. I'm at peace, more than ever. So anyway, I don't really want to stay on here. I'm about to do my nut milk, and I'll try to video a little bit of that. Y'all gotta see how creamy this is. It's so creamy. This is how you can make very thick cream sauce dishes. You can make like a cheese spread. Like you can probably even make block cheese. I don't know how to do that yet. I will have to look that up. Probably need some, I don't know, probably need tofu with it. I don't know what the hell will firm it up. But anyway, I'm out. Shalom. This is the cashew milk. After I got it all strained and whatnot, I'm using that for my coffee. As soon as my coffee get done,